Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Here we are with break 37, another 2020 Elite case break with Priority Box. This one's off the website. We have Broncos, Les Weribone, Raiders, Adam Robinson, Bulldogs, Peter Walsh, Sharks, Andrea Livett, Titans, Dylan Cameron, Manly, Trent, Peagram, Storm, Mike Kenny, Knights, Ashley Kenny, Cowboys, Michael Biscoe, Eels, Adam Ratten, Panthers, DK Alaina, Rabbitohs, Michael Feledy, Dragons, Matt Price, Roosters, Ricahrd Hunt, Warriors, Greg King, Tigers, Keith Hunter. Alright guys, well, that's the team list. Switch over to... We'll throw us over to here while we open up that case and see what case card we have today. Priority box. We'll leave that to last. What's in the box? What's in the box today? Today we have a Cameron Munster and Cody Walker, Storm and Rabbits. So we have Mike Kenny and Ricahrd, not Ricahrd Hunt, sorry, Michael Feledy to be random off at the end for the Storm and the Rabbits. And the number is 7. Nice low number, guys. I'm not sure if that's either of their jersey number.
Munster's 6. I think Walker's 5'8" as well. I think Reynolds is halfback.
So that's that one, guys. Dad agrees with me. He thinks they're both number 6. So if anyone knows different,
Munster definitely is.
please chime in. There we go. So that's that, guys. Let's get these boxes out and we'll get stuck straight into it. One more thing, flick over to there. Sweet. Alright. So there's our 10 boxes from our case. Let's get started. Hits are safe till the end, guys. That's how we've started the routine. Go. I'm happy boy, I got KO today with my electricity subscription of all things. So that's a bonus. Women's NRL, Samai Matorfa for the Roosters. Oh, here we go. I've been used to my stickers the last few breaks. Stickers are on the other trade. We'll be right, we've got this. Jai Arrow for the Titans. First hit, Newcastle parallel checklist. Welcome to everyone watching. Starting to see a few new names. Meg Ward, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Just a heads up, if you are a newbie, welcome. Don't forget to join the tipping comp. Free to join. Doesn't matter how far in we are. The voucher is based on the week, not on the total round. Titans club photo. So you just got to be the best tipper for that round to win a prize. Doesn't matter where you sit on the overall ladder. We have James Tedesco, fullback of the year for the Roosters. Brent Naden, parallel for Panthers. Games played, James Maloney for the Warriors. Alright, yep. There we go. That's right now. Chante Poco, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Trent Merrin, parallel for St George. Cameron Smith, parallel for Melbourne. Yep. Jonathan Thurston, assists for Cowboys. Billy Slater Masters Series in the Maroons. Brady Croft, parallel for Broncos. Brett Morris, try scored for Dragons. I went the Titans. I've been backing them for a while. Bulldogs club photo. Who stuffed me up yesterday? Yeah, I went south. Yeah. It was a difficult one. I would normally tip Storm there. Yeah, Dylan Brown. It wasn't. I've just been, once again, like the Titans have been following the Rabbits and getting behind them. Holly Wheeler, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Dylan Napa, parallel for Bulldogs. Parallel for Cowboys. Yep. Games played, Cameron Smith for Storm. Mitchell Moses, halfback of the year, Dally M for Para. Jared Croker, parallel for Raiders. Tavita Totola, White Young Guns for Rabbits. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, parallel for Warriors. Brittany Brealey, Women's NRL for the Dragons. And that's almost the end of box 1, guys. Adam Reynolds, parallel for Rabbits. Last pack. Taryn Aiken, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Just a heads up, in between boxes, we have the $30 special album and base set. That's the complete base set, including delivery with your break cards. They are available separate on the website for $45, including delivery. The recommended retail on the albums by themselves, not including delivery or base set, is $30. So that's an awesome deal. Something else, break number 40 is almost sold out on Facebook. So if you're in that and can get the payments done ASAP, and hopefully we can sell the rest of the spots out, and we can do the randomizer for that a little bit later on as well. For a break tomorrow afternoon. 39 on the website, on Facebook, sorry. Break number 40 is on website. So 39 on Facebook, almost sold out. If we can sell that out soon, we can do the randomizer. Josh McGuire, parallel for Cowboys. Don't forget, we have the double box break listed. There is actually 5 in total amongst that. Jared Croker for Raiders, points scored. So that'll be one case opened, and the case card we randomised between the people that have the teams. So there'll be 10 spots in total. Ryan Madison, parallel for Eels. That's only $30 a spot, guys. James Tedesco, Dally M medalist of the year for the Roosters. Aaron Woods, parallel for the Sharks. We also have newsagent boxes listed on the website, $150 a box. These aren't expected to have Ruby Mojos, but should contain the other hits. Zahara Tamara, Women's NRL for the Roosters. And I mean, some of you might be lucky enough and still hit a Ruby. We just don't expect them to be in there. Joel Thompson, Manly parallel. And that's due to we've opened a couple, haven't found any, and seen reports on Facebook and elsewhere that that's the case. So we're going with that theory. Broncos team photo. Tiana Penatani, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Nick Meaney, parallel for the Bulldogs. Club photo for Manly. Connor Watson, parallel for Knights. Taryn Aiken, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Storm. Luke Keary for the Roosters. Crystal Rota, Women's NRL for the Warriors. No Tigers cards yet. Gehamat Shabasaki for the Knights. Alex Twal for the Tigers, parallel. Cooper Cronk, assist for Storm. Cameron Munster, parallel for Storm. Mitchell Pearce, assist for Roosters. Oh. Chanel Harris Tavita, parallel for Warriors. Almost at the end of box 2, guys. Brittany Brealey, Women's NRL for the Dragons. James Roberts, parallel for Rabbits. Meters gain, Paul Gallen for the Sharks. Chelsea Baker, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Anyone watching? Updates on your game? Cameron Smith, Hooker of the Year for the Storm. Corey Norman, parallel for Dragons. Alright, that's box number 2 down, guys. Billy Slater Master Series in the Storm. Cody Walker, parallel for Rabbits. Jake Friend, tackles for Roosters. Sean Johnson, parallel for Sharks. Anyone got an update on the game? Ryan Sims, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Adam Fanua Blake for Manly. Brendan Smith, Interchange Player of the Year for Storm. Edric Lee for Knights. Julia Robinson, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Paul Vaughan, Parallel for Dragons. Knights Club Photo. Adam Blair, Parallel for Warriors. Oh. We got a St George Women's NRL. Keezy Apps. Akula Iwate, try scored for Knights. Got White Young Guns, Liam Martin for Penrith. Jake Friend, Parallel for Roosters. Madison Bartlett, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Adam Dewey, Parallel for Tigers. We've got a Roosters club photo. Oh, I'll put that one up there. Yes, please. That's a little bit exciting for the end, that is. Corbin McGregor for the Roosters, Women's NRL. Charles Nicole Klokstad for the Raiders, Parallel. Tyrone Peachy, Parallel for Titans. Ooh, someone's definitely a lucky one in this one. James Tarmo, meters gained for Cowboys. Latrell Mitchell, Roosters, Centre of the Year. Apasai Coruscant for Panthers. Crystal Tamarua, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Broncos checklist. Games played for Jared Croker, and that's the end of box 3, guys, for Raiders. Alright, let's put these cards in the box. And box number 4. Don't forget, including priority, we have 11 boxes in total. And here we go with box number 4, guys. Karina Brown, Women's NRL for the Roosters. George Tufa for Manly, parallel. Cameron Smith, tackles for Storm. Oh. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for Panthers. Women's NRL, Georgia Hale for Warriors. Jared Croker, games played for Raiders. Victor Radley, parallel for Roosters. Kathleen Wharton, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Benji Marshall, parallel for Tigers. Dragons club photo. On my little coffee box. Patrick Carrigan for Broncos, parallel. Thank you. Points scored, James Maloney for the Roosters. Latrell Mitchell, Dally M, top point scorer for the Roosters. Mitchell Pearce, parallel for Knights. Chelsea Lenarduzzi, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Isaac Luke, parallel for Dragons. Raiders club photo. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Maroons. Blake Green, parallel for the Warriors. Don't forget to keep an eye on the website, guys. Plenty of stock yet to be updated and listed. Yvette Walsh for the Dragons. Waiting on redemptions so we can list signatures and jersey patches and things. Jack Whiten, Raiders parallel. Isabel Kelly, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Oh. Cameron Smith, Captain of the Year for the Storm. Tyrone Roberts, parallel for the Titans. White Young Guns, Chanel Harris Tavita for the Warriors. Rabbitohs checklist. James Tarmo, meters gained for Cowboys. Andrea Fafita for the Sharks. And that's the end of box 4, guys. Let's tidy up these base cards. Alright, so box number 5. Holly Wheeler, Women's NRL. We have a nice packet here. We're going to wait till open at the end. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Maroons. Dallin Watine-Zelezniak for the Bulldogs. Cameron Smith, points scored for Storm. Corey Horsburgh, parallel for Raiders. Samai Matorfa, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Nathan Peets, parallel for Titans. Jared Croker, try scored for Raiders. David Nofaluma, parallel for Tigers. Jonathan Thurston, assist for Cowboys. Cameron Munster, 5/8 of the year for Storm. Dale Finnecane, parallel for Storm. Meg Ward, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Reid Mahoney, White Young Guns for Para. James Tarmo, parallel for Panthers. Chante Poco, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Jermaine Isako, parallel for Broncos. Valentine Holmes, parallel for Cowboys. Tigers, club photo, redemption card. Dally M, Micah Sivo for Para. Sharks, redemption card for the photo. Chad Townsend, parallel with Sharks. Ruan Sims, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Manly checklist, parallel. Brett Morris, try scored for Dragons. Siosaya Takaho for the Roosters. Women's NRL for the Warriors, Madison Bartlett. And that's the last one for that box. Have we got an update on the score? How far? Well, we should be finishing up right about full time. Isaiah Soliola, Raiders, Dally M, Felici Kafusi, Storm parallel. Crystal Chelsea Baker, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Paul Gallen, meters gained for the Sharks. Nathan Cleary, parallel for Panthers. Master Series, Billy Slater with the Roos for the Storm. Parramatta Checklist, parallel. Tiana Penatani, Women's NRL for the Dragons, or Saints. I've seen someone mentioning the Saints forum. Zach Lomax, Young Guns for the Saints. Lachlan Lewis for the Bulldogs. Gavin Cooper, parallel for Cowboys. Warriors Redemption Club photo. Mitchell Pearce, assist for the Roosters. Josh Papali, parallel for Raiders. Nita Maynard, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Anthony Don, parallel for Titans. Women's NRL, Crystal Rota for the Warriors. Joseph Leilua, parallel for Tigers. Jared Croker, try scored for Raiders. Aisha Lee Smalley, Women's NRL for the Warriors. David Fafita, Broncos parallel. Storm redemption card. No, sorry guys. Jesse Ramian, parallel for the Sharks. Zahara Tamara, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Couple more packs left for the box guys. Payne Haas, Dally M for Broncos. Jake Trbojevic, parallel for Manly. Cameron Smith, points gained for Storm. Last pack, box 6 guys. Oh, and we have a hit to finish it off. Boyd Cordner, parallel for Roosters. Coffee break guys, sorry. Clean up these base cards. And we'll get stuck into the next box. So, box number 7 is where we're at. We have our priority box, which will be number 11, finish it off. And we've also managed to find this little gem that we'll save for the end. So, plenty still to come, guys. Ruben Garrick, Manly Parallel. Panthers Club Photo Redemption Card. Angus Crichton, Parallel for Roosters. Happy Nichols, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Storm. Thomas Micahel, Parallel for Tigers. Kalen Ponga, Parallel for Knights. Aiden Tolman, Meters Gain for the Bulldogs. White Young Guns, Kyle Flanagan for the Roosters. Nathan Brown, Parallel for Para. Matty Studden, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Ryan Pappenhausen, Parallel for Storm. Women's NRL for the Broncos, Arlie Briganshaw. Parallel for Cowboys, Kyle Felt. About halfway through box 7, guys. Women's NRL for the Dragons, Jessica Surgis. Cameron Murray, Parallel for Rabbits. Jared Croker, points scored for Raiders. Josh Jackson, Proven Summons medalist for the Bulldogs. Blake Brayley for the Sharks. Women's NRL for the Roosters, Kira Dibb. Bulldogs checklist, Parallel. Cowboys Club Photo Redemption Card. Millie Boyle, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Dally M, Payne Haas, Rookie of the Year. Dragons parallel checklist. Cooper Cronk, assist for Storm. Leeson Armour, parallel for Warriors. And last but not least, for box number 7, Andrew McCulloch, tackles made for Broncos. Alright, box number 8, guys. Alright, 2 seconds. Quick reminder as well, guys, something I haven't mentioned for a little while, is our Tribute to a Champion giveaway card, 109 of 500. All our break entries get a spot, so good luck to everyone on that one. And here we go with box 8. Warriors parallel checklist. Keys Yaps, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Parramatta Club Photo Redemption card. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Storm. Isaiah Year for Panthers parallel. Women's NRL, Crystal Tamarua for the Warriors. Storm parallel, Josh Adokar. Tyson Frizzell, parallel for Dragons. Games played, Cameron Smith for Storm. White Young Gun, Adam Dewey for the Tigers. Darius Boyd, parallel for Broncos. James Maloney, games played for Warriors. Daniel Saifiti, parallel for Knights. Women's NRL, Broncos, Julia Robinson. Jake Friend, tackles made for the Roosters. Clinton Gufferson, parallel for Eels. Thomas Burgess, parallel for Rabbits. Over halfway on box 8, guys. Rabbitohs club photo. Women's NRL for the Dragons, Shaylee Bent. Jeremy Marshall King, parallel for the Bulldogs. Tries, Akula Uate for Knights. Ken Momalu, Dally M, Winger of the Year for the Warriors. Raiders checklist, parallel. Women's NRL for the Broncos, Racine McGregor. John Bateman, Dally M for Raiders, second row of the year. Michael Morgan, parallel for Cowboys. Women's NRL for the Roosters, Corbin McGregor. Last pack for box 8. Brian Kelly, parallel for Titans. Alright, just clean the base cards up, guys. Let's get stuck in the box number 9. We've got 3 boxes in total left, which includes the priority box. Jessica Surgis, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Titans parallel, club photo, checklist. Aiden Tolman, meters gain for the Bulldogs. Corey Oates, parallel for Broncos. Andrew McCulloch, tackles made for Broncos. Women's NRL, Appy Nichols for the Warriors. Roosters club photo. Tigers checklist. Cameron Murray, Lock of the Year, Dally M. David Clemmer, parallel for Knights. Millie Boyle, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Women's NRL, Kira Dibb for the Roosters. Tom Trbojevic, Manly parallel. Women's NRL, Aisha Lee Smalley for the Warriors. Sharks checklist, parallel. Just over halfway on box 9, guys. Couple of boxes left. Dean Ware, parallel for Panthers. Master Series, Billy Slater in the Rouge. Cody Nikarima, parallel for Warriors. James Graham, parallel for Dragons. Knights club photo. Just over halfway on box 9, guys, for those that are jumping in. Jessica Surgis, Women's NRL for the Dragons. White Young Gun, Reece Robson for the Cowboys. Damien Cook, parallel for Rabbits. Points scored, James Maloney for the Roosters. Nick Kotrick, parallel for Raiders. Nita Maynard, Women's NRL for the Roosters. James Tedesco, parallel for the Roosters. The Roosters have definitely got the biggest pile tonight. Wonder if it will continue with the hits at the end. Cameron Smith, tackles made for Storm. Alright, box number 10. This is the last box for the case. We still have our priority box left after this one. Alright, here we go. So last box for the case, guys. Isabel Kelly, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Philip Sammy, parallel for Titans. How are the Titans going? Titans club photo. 18-14 Titans. 6 minutes to go. Stephen Crichton for Panthers. parallel. Women's NRL, Georgia Hale for the Warriors. Master Series, Billy Slater for the Storm. Anthony Milford, parallel for Broncos. Jake Friend, tackles made for the Roosters. Heimel Hunt, parallel for Knights. Maddie Studden, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Aiden Tolman, Bulldogs parallel. About halfway through on box number 10 out of the case, guys. Jared Croker, games played for Raiders. Brendan Smith, interchange player of the year. Dally M for Storm. Joseph Tapine, parallel for Raiders. Women's NRL, Chelsea Leonard-Doozy for the Broncos. Blake Laurie, parallel for Dragons. Akula Uate, try scored for Knights. White Young Guns, Ryan Pappenhausen for Storm. Patrick Herbert for Warriors. Till Vet Welsh, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Latrell Mitchell, parallel for Rabbitohs. Bulldogs club photo. Ali Brigginshaw, Women's NRL for the Broncos. Jesse Bromwich, parallel for Storm. Latrell Mitchell, Dally M, Centre of the Year for the Roosters. John Asiata for the Cowboys. James Tarmo, meters gained for the Cowboys. And last packet for box number 10 out of the case. And we have a hit to finish it off. Oh, well, that's a good sign, guys. Mitchell Moses parallel for the Eels. We have our priority box left. Alright, let's go. This is our final box for the break, guys. Taryn Aiken, Women's NRL for the Broncos. We definitely have a list of nice hits to go through at the end. Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos. Meters gained, Paul Gallen for the Sharks. Payne Huss. Oh, I've done it now. We'll pull him out. Payne Huss, Dally M for the Broncos. Rookie of the year. Number 2. It's a nice one. I'll just keep him there till the end. Zahara Tamara, Women's NRL for the Roosters. Master Series, Billy Slater in the Roos. Rabbitohs checklist, parallel. George Tafua, Manly parallel. Points scored, Jared Croker for the Raiders. Oh, caught that one. That's the main one. Victor Radley, parallel for the Roosters. I've already got the other one, so I'll do this one. Jessica Surgis, Women's NRL, Dally M, parallel. Number 8. 2 low number Dally M parallels to this box. And we'll show them again at the end. Mitchell Pearce, parallel for Knights. Brittany Brealey, Women's NRL for the Dragons. Getting a bit dark. Isaac Luke, parallel for the Dragons. Hopefully that will help it a bit. Oh, I've got a parallel sitting here. Blake Green for Warriors. On the final stretch now, guys. Last half box. Chelsea Baker, Women's NRL for the Broncos. And then we can go through our kits. Benji Marshall, parallel for Tigers. Don't forget the case card randomizer at the end, which is Storm and Rabbits. I don't have a list in front of me today. I can't remember who that is. Dragons Club photo. Cooper Cronk assists for Storm. Andrew Fafita, parallel for the Sharks. Women's NRL for the Warriors, Crystal Rota. Jack Whiten, parallel for Raiders. A few more packs left, and we'll be going through the hits. Chante Poco, Women's NRL for the Warriors. Tyrone Roberts, parallel for Titans. Mitchell Pearce, assist for the Roosters. 2 packs left. Oh. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for Panthers. And last but not least, we have a Raiders club photo. Alright, so that wraps up the packets, guys. Oh, just clean these base cards up. Out of my way. I don't know if it's just me, but it's been getting warm the last couple of days towards the end of these breaks. Alright, so we'll quickly switch over to our break cam. Our hit cam, I should say, sorry. Alright, so there we go. I'll make that disappear, clean it up a little bit. Alright, here we go, guys. So to start off with, we had the case card number 7, Cameron Munster and Cody Walker, Storm and Rabbits. We'll randomise that one at the end. We have Jessica Surgis for the Dragons, Dally M Priority, number 8. We have Payne Huss, Rookie of the Year, Dally M Parallel, number 2. And we'll get stuck into our rubies. First ruby of the night, Tyson Frizzell for the Dragons, number 26. Next up, John Asiata for the Cowboys, number 30. Jerome Hughes for the Cowboys. For Storm, sorry. Number 39. Don't know why I said Cowboys then. Next up, Benji Marshall for the Tigers. Number 37. Next up, Joel Thompson for Manly. Number 33. Got a few number 30s coming out in this one. Must be a 30s box case. Andrew Fafita for the Sharks. Oh. Number 36. Next up, Reid Mahoney for the Eels. Number 18. Next on the list, St. George checklist for the Dragons. Number 35. Sounds like Titans got up. Next up, Mitchell Pearce for the Knights. Number 6. James Fisher-Harris for Panthers. Number 26. Will Hopewate for Bulldogs. Number 32. Alright, we'll do our Sapphires next. First up, Ken Momalu for the Warriors. Number 8. Second for the Sapphires, Latrell Mitchell for the Rabbits. Number 10. A few more Sapphires to go. Valentine Holmes. Number 5. For the Cowboys. Cameron Smith, Storm. Funny thing was, I seen on an Eels page, number 7, someone asking, was there a way that we could recruit Ponga into our club? And one of my first breaks, I kept trying to put Ponga into the Eels. Just said I'd steal him. James Tarmo for Panthers, number 10. Alright, to finish off them, well, almost, we have Chanel Harris Tavita for the Emeralds, number 7. That might even be his jersey number, guys. Congratulations, I'm not sure who's got Warriors tonight. Next up, Brody Croft for the Broncos. Another number 7. Oh, halfback, number 7, I'm pretty sure. Another jersey number. Congratulations. Finish off our Emeralds. We have Cody Walker for the Rabbits. Number 3, 5'8". Not jersey number for that one. Alright. What do we got? We'll leave you till basically last. Alright, our Black Young Guns. Here we go. Bailey Simonson for the Raiders. Number 50. Next up, Ruben Garrick for Manly. Number 9. I think he's a winger. Yep. Alright. Tavita Tatola for the Rabbits, 107. last but not least, for our black young guns, we have Katoni Staggs for the Broncos, number 25. Alright, we'll finish off our young guns with our white priority. Another Tavita Totola for the Rabbits, number 8. Pretty sure he got a white normal young guns in there and the black and now the white priority. I could be wrong about the white one, but alright, so let's get started in these guys. We have a little bit of a mix in here, but it should be interesting. So to start off with, we have Raiders Josh Hodgson Spotlight redemption card for the Raiders, number 23. Alright. Next up, we have a white league sensations, Adam Reynolds for the Rabbits, number 47. We have a black league sensations, Dallin Watine-Zelezniak for the Bulldogs, number 21. Alright, we're getting towards the end, guys. White league sensation, Corey Oates for Broncos, number 61. Alright. Another spotlight, Broncos, Raiders, Josh Hodgson, number 31. So 2 spotlights for Raiders. Bit unfair, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. And to finish it off, we have Aaron Woods redemption card. This is just the jersey patch. This isn't the SIG. Number 28 for Cronulla. Alright, and definitely not least is our final packet that we have saved for last. I think we all know what's inside. Let's find out what club together. Are we right? Yep, we're right way around. I'm not sure if I've seen one of these ones. Congratulations to Panthers. Number 2. So we'll chuck them and we'll have a look. We'll chuck them in the plastic and have a look. We got the checklist. We got Nathan Cleary. Stephen Crichton for Panthers, number 2. The ghost images are quite nice on these, I reckon. James Fisher-Harris. Apasai Coruscant. Don't forget, we still have the case card randomizer to finish it off for Storm and Rabbits. Thank you everyone for watching and tuning in. We have a few breaks left to list. Basically we finish at break 50. So Getting quick. Why stocks last, guys? Dean Ware. And last but not least, Isaiah Yu. So that's them. While I set up the randomizer, I'll flick over so everyone can see how we finished up. But yeah, so that's the end of today's break, guys. I will get the randomizer set up now. Alright, guys. That should click over. Yep, there we are. We have Rabbitohs and Storms both listed 5 times. Team at the top and at the end of number 3 will be the winner. Here we go, lucky last. Storm. Alright, congratulations to everyone. Good luck in the future and thank you to everyone for being a part of it. We'll catch you again soon.